Hey everybody, and welcome to week 2 of our class here at Rasmussen College on comparative politics. We had a very good first week. I'm grading the assignments, and it looks like everybody's doing a pretty good job, and very good postings on the discussion board from Module 1. One comment, a few people left off their APA citation. Remember everybody, when you are posting on the discussion board, you need an APA citation. Could be to the textbook, but just have a citation at the end of your main posting, and that will get your points for the modules for the week. Discussion boards are now going to be on a regular time for the rest of the class, guys. So at the end of the day on Tuesday, you need your initial posting, discussion board posting, and on Friday, you need your reply board posting. So remember, guys, Tuesdays and Fridays for the discussion board. It's an interesting discussion this week, guys, as we're looking at the United States relationship with Great Britain and the need for alliances. So it should be a very interesting discussion going on this week on our discussion board. We do have an assignment this week. You're picking your topic for the course, a project. So remember, you're picking the nations from the list, and then you're going to pick a topic that's unique to that nation. I have posted the rubric for the assignment in the announcement section, so please review that at your convenience to make sure you know what you're doing and to get all your points for the topic selection. Not a hard assignment this week in terms of just picking the topic and the country that you're going to be discussing. So that's going on this week. Remember, we will have our first quiz this week. I'll discuss that a little bit tomorrow night in our live classroom for Module 2. The winning selection for Modules 2 through 6 was Tuesday night, 7 to 8. So we'll have Module 2 tomorrow night, February 25th, 2020, from 7 to 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. I hope to see some people there this week. I didn't have anybody there last week, so I will cover the topics, and we'll have a discussion about the upcoming quiz in the class as well also. So it should be an interesting time. I've already posted the link, and the password, guys, is in the live classroom section of the course. Scroll down below the announcements, and you'll find it, and that's how you get into the live classroom for the week. A lot of announcements this week. Again, I've given you guys the course overview in terms of what the due dates are for each week, for this week. Some additional video resources if you want to look at some additional sources on the nations we're covering. We're covering the United States, Great Britain, and France this week in terms of what we're looking at in terms of first world style governments. The winning selection's been posted. Course announcement. I'll discuss the course objectives this week, how we're going to meet those course objectives as we're discussing the governments of all three nations, leaders of those three nations, and current events and problems that are existing for those nations as well too. So it should be a very interesting discussion as well as that also. We start with the United States because it's our starting point. We need to refresh ourselves on our government before we start comparing ourselves to other governments around the world. So we'll do an overview of the United States, look at our issues of federalism, the division of powers, the separation of powers, and the checks and balances between the three branches of government, the judicial, executive, and legislative. Talk about some of the United States history a little bit. And then we'll go into discussion of Great Britain, its parliamentary system, and at the end we'll talk about France, its strong presidential system, and how it has a parliament as well too. So very interesting three nations we were looking at this week in terms of their impact on the world. All three are very powerful nations. Of course, the United States being one of the most powerful. It's not the most powerful right now. But we'll also look at the influence of Great Britain and France still in the modern world today also. So it should be an interesting week of discussions. And remember to do your course topic, guys. Most stuff is due this coming Sunday, March 1st. So the topic selection is due by Sunday. If you don't attend the live classroom tomorrow night, the answer to the poll question is also due by Sunday, March 1st as well also. Discussion boards again are on Tuesdays and Fridays. My office hours again Tuesdays and Sundays from 9 to 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's time you can call or text. I'm always available by email. I've been receiving some emails from students, so please keep those up if you have any questions or concerns, and I'll address those as you guys send them in. With that, everybody, have a great week, and I hope to see everybody tomorrow night in live classroom module 2.